What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your Bass Party 65 powered LED Bluetooth speaker. As you can see, it comes with the speaker itself, an aux cable, a wireless remote, and a power cable. There's also a handle on top so we can bring the speaker around easily. To charge your speaker, all you're going to want to do is take the female end and plug it into the back of the speaker, then plug the other end into a power outlet on your wall. Once the speaker is fully charged, you're able to use it for up to 12.5 hours. So let's go ahead and power on the speaker by pressing the power button on top.
Power on.
As soon as we power on the speaker, you'll notice the LEDs on the front, and we can actually change the appearance of the LEDs by pressing the LED button on top of the speaker here. So we can switch up the display between 5 different presets by pressing this button, and we can even turn off the LEDs altogether after going through each preset. So when we look at the top of the speaker, you'll see we have 2 1/4-inch inputs, one for a guitar and one for a microphone. So to connect a guitar to the speaker, we're going to need a 1/4-inch cable. We're going to take one end and plug it into our guitar, then plug the other end into the 1/4-inch guitar input. Now to control the volume of the guitar coming out of the speaker, we're going to want to press this settings button here until the display on front reads GT. Then we're going to use the main volume wheel to adjust the volume. So to hear the guitar, I'm going to want to raise it up. Then I'll want to raise the volume on my guitar. So now if I play the guitar, you should hear it coming out of the speaker. Now to connect a microphone to the speaker, I'm going to need a female XLR to 1/4-inch cable. I'm going to plug the female XLR end into my mic, then plug the other end into the 1/4-inch microphone input. Now to adjust the volume of the microphone, I'm going to press the settings button until we see the CU setting, and then I'm going to use the main volume wheel to adjust the volume. So we're going to want to raise it up here. So now if I turn on my microphone, you should be able to hear my voice coming out of the speaker. What's also really cool is that we can give the microphone an echo effect. To do that, you're just going to press the settings button until you see the echo setting, and use the volume wheel to adjust the echo. So the more I raise it, the more echo you'll hear. We can also adjust the overall sound of the speaker by using the treble and bass controls that we can also access through the settings button. So to adjust the treble, we're going to press the settings button until we see the T for treble, and then we can use the volume wheel to adjust how much treble we want to hear. Treble will adjust how much high end you want to hear coming out of your speaker, so if you want to hear more, you're going to want to raise it up, and if you want to hear less, you're going to turn it down. Now to adjust the bass for the speaker, you're going to press the settings button until you see the B setting, then you can use the volume wheel to raise or lower the bass, which will affect the low end coming out of the speaker. Now we can play music through the speaker in a few different ways that include the TF or USB inputs, the aux input that we can use with the included aux cable, or we can connect our smartphone or tablet to the speaker through Bluetooth. When you plug in a TF card or USB drive, it's automatically going to play the music from those sources. However, if you want to hear the music coming out of your aux device, you're going to want to use this input button here and press this button until you see the display read line. We can use this input button to switch between all of the different sources we have plugged into our speaker. So if we have an aux device, a TF card, and a USB device plugged in, we can use this input button to switch between all these different sources, and we can also use this button to set our speaker to Bluetooth mode. We also have the buttons for music playback, like the pause and play button, the fast forward or skip button, and the previous or rewind button. So to connect our smartphone or tablet to the speaker, I'm going to want to press the input button until we get to Bluetooth mode. Then I'm going to want to go into the Bluetooth settings of my smartphone or tablet, search for the device that reads Bass Party 65, and click on it to pair. So let's hear how the speaker sounds. Yeah, nice. Awesome. Now the speaker makes for a great karaoke system since we can plug in a microphone, set up our smartphone or tablet to the speaker. From there we can go into the YouTube app and search for any karaoke version of a song and start singing along to the lyrics while the music plays out of the speaker. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Ow! Now another thing we can do with the Bass Party 65 is set it to standby mode. So to do that, all we're going to do is short press the power button on top here.
Power off.
You'll hear that sound saying it's powering off, but you'll know it's in standby mode because the LED screen is going to read standby. You can also tell it's in standby mode because the power button on top will light red. So this means we're not turning off the speaker, we're just setting it into a temporary rest mode to save some battery. But when we want to get the speaker going again, all we have to do is short press the power button again, and when you hear the speaker say power on, you'll know that it's powered on again. Now, if you wanted to turn the speaker off altogether, we're just going to hold down the power button on top. You'll hear the speaker say power off, and you can tell that it's off also because the power button on top is not lit at all. And then to turn it back on, we're just gonna hold the power button down.
Power on.
And then just like that, the speaker is powered back on and ready to go. Also, when in standby mode, you can use the remote to wake the device and use all the functionality without having to go up to the physical unit and turn it on. But keep in mind, you're gonna need a pair of AAA batteries so you can use it. Now, what's also really cool is that if you have two Bass Party 65s, you can connect them together wirelessly through TWS or True Wireless stereo connection, so you can play your music through both speakers. To set that up, we're gonna make sure to power on both speakers and make sure they're both in Bluetooth mode by using the input button on the speaker. Now from here, we're gonna wanna pick which speaker we want to have as our slave speaker. So for today, we're gonna go with this guy here. And all we're gonna wanna do is hold down the pause play button until the display reads slave. So from here, we can connect our Bluetooth device by going into the Bluetooth settings, search for the device that reads Bass Party 65, and click on it to pair. So now when we play music, it should be coming out of both speakers, so let's hear how they sound together. Alright, sounds good. And we can use either speaker to control the volume. So if we went to this one and raise the volume, raises it for both, and then we can lower it, and it will lower it for both. Pretty cool. Let's bring it back up. Yeah, cool. Nice. Now keep in mind, the TWS feature only works to play music from your Bluetooth device, so you can't connect your microphone or guitar into one speaker and have it come out of both. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to set up your Bass Party 65 powered LED Bluetooth speaker. But of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.